into left center for a base hit. Now a relay to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it.
Olé.
A massive home run, and the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 2-0. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Casas. The tag, and he's out. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first, and that is that. Back here in Boston, and on the hill in this one, Eric Fedde. What do we need to know here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket.
1 ball,
as a
no
hitter,
strikes.
You really have to stay on your toes.
Connor Wong in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That's misses.
A ball. That's
2
inside.
balls, no strikes. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off. 2-2. And that one
Count
is
is full.
inside. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now batting Tristan Casas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one fouled off.
Two one.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Wong
2-2.
stands at second with 2 gone. The next
Full
offering
count.
misses, and it's a full count. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knee. Back here at Fenway, now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera. Bayo back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Fires across the diamond and quickly one away in the second.
Batting
Now
seven,
up for
the
St.
center
Louis,
fielder,
Victor
number
Scott.
11, Victor Scott.
And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Pedro Pages. Swings through that.
This strong second inning is a confidence
0-1.
builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Inside.
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and misses. Struck him. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. And that's
a
off
ball.
the inside edge.
1-0.
And a
Strike
big
2.
swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. And there's the strike. 1 out, base is empty.
No balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, Contreras. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting
Saved
seven,
on
the center
Rafael.
fielder,
Digs in down.
Rafaela.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Wynn brings it in for the 3rd out. Back in Boston, and the batter now, Michael Hellman. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Comes up empty.
Wow, no fair right there.
0-2.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Good
Now
two-strike
batting,
hitting right
the
there,
first
Boog. A
baseman,
bit of a lost
Wilson
start for some, so that was
Contreras.
nicely done to beat the odds. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Devers throws on to first. Back here at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Ground ball to the right side. Contreras takes it to the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's Trevor Story.
Batting 9th, the second baseman, Trevor Story.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Story, 32 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
2
Well,
strikes.
one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nootbaar makes the play, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Cardinals,
At the
the
plate,
right fielder,
Lars
number
Nootbaar.
21, Lars Nootbaar.
This is off
That's
the inside.
That's a ball.
Ball one. To the right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first.
That's
One up, one down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Pitch is in there. And that's strike one.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Rafael makes the play, and there's two down. Now it's going to be Victor Scott. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Runner on the move. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it hits off the monster. Coming home. The relay throw in there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part.
On to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Boston, bottom of the fourth, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, great stop to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Rafael Devers
Now
up to
batting,
hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Devers.
And foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Runner takes off, fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And that one clips the corner.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man, that got him square in the mask. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. The tag gets it, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Michael Hellman. First pitch swinging. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Popped up. Story giving chase, but it's just out of reach. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Wastes no time there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there.
Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The throw home. Safe, he beats it.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Now batting.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Story hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
The designated hitter.
2 in this one.
Herrera.
Fouled off. He was late. Ground ball left side. They limit the damage here. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
it's Alex
for the
Bregman.
Red Sox, the shortstop, Alex Bregman.
Fetty back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
High in the air, out to right. That's out number 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here at Fenway Park. Here's the
now
center fielder,
for the
Victor
Red
Scott.
Sox, number 32, Justin Wilson.
Late on that fastball. Wilson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick.
That missed. That's
back
a ball.
in 2008.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground. Story whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Here's the catcher, Pedro Paz.
The catcher, Pedro Paz.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding this zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Just missed.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's to third. Devers sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the sixth.
Leading
and
off
now the
for
DH,
the Red Sox,
Masataka
the designated
Yoshida.
hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Hit in the air, left field. Donovan. One down. Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Tap foul at the plate.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Duran
Ball.
at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
This one smashed down the right field line. And this one looks like trouble. Here comes Story, and he scores. It's 5-1. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
1 ball, no
Long
strikes.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
Well done. Narrows the deficit.
Now pitching
Number
for
35
St. Louis,
comes on now.
Number
Still a lot of
35,
game left, and this game could go
Roderick
either way.
Munoz.
So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
2 away. Here's Alex Bregman. Out front and foul to the left side. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Up and
That's
in,
the ball.
and the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Fouled off to the right. This one in the air, center field. Scott makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in
Leading off for the
Boston,
Cardinals,
all set for the
the left
start of the
fielder,
inning.
number
And
23,
here's the St. Louis
Brendan
leadoff man, Brendan Donovan.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Makes the catch for the out. 1 away. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one ripped. Brings it in. And that quickly 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to...
And it gets by him.
The right fielder.
Go ahead, run
21,
on base.
Lars
Now up the Cardinals'
Nootbaar.
number 4 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. And that is that. Set for the last half of the
Leading
7th.
off
So
for the
stepping in
Red
for
Sox,
Boston.
the
Zaydan
fielder, Zaydan.
The new pitcher in the game,
Rafaela.
Brian Fernandez.
Now pitching for the Cardinals. Number
Inside,
64,
just missed.
Ryan Fernandez.
High fly ball out to left field. Donovan has a beat on it, nabs it, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right
The
there.
batter,
That front
number
shoulder
7,
coming open instead of
designated
staying
hitter,
closed. If he
Masataka
does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the
Yoshida.
other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Calls it in, 2 away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back here at Fenway Park, and here is Mason Wynn. Wilson back to work.
No, that's
Just
in.
off the inside edge.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Got him again. And that's the 1st out. And here is Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 in this one. In there for strike 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hit. In that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Scott in the box now, takes strike 1. And now it's even up.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Over the first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Pages,
Ball,
the
that's
next to
it.
hit, takes ball 1. Runner on the go. Bregman. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. And up next for St. Louis, Michael Hellman. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway,
Leading
ready
off
for the bottom of the 8th. Down the left fielder, Jaron Duran. Strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ripped on a line, and there's 1 down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from.
That's in, ball.
There's just no one there to knock it down.
Devers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch
2
down.
and 1.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. onto the track, and he makes the catch. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball one. On the ground, right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit on the ground to short. Bregman boots it.
He's in there. Hey.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilson.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game. And he hits a ground ball right side to second, pulls him off the bag. First and second, one out. And next will be the cleanup. Pitch hitter coming on, Alec Burleson.
Now pitching
Going
for
with the lefty
Red
bat here,
Sox.
Boog, trying to improve that
Number
matchup
44.
for a very important opponent in this game.
Swing and a miss.
Yes,
He chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Back now at Fenway. So bottom of the ninth. Now Alex Bregman. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Burleson ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. Out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Ceddanne Rafaela. And that's in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Right side. And the inning is over. Back in Boston, on to extra innings. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera, into center. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. This one chopped in the ground, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right about knee high at 97. 0-2. Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. swing and a miss. 2 away. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pages. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Big RBI for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
Ball,
just shot it through the infield.
Hellman stands in now, looks at that one inside. And it's 1-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pages leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit in the air, left field, Duran. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back. Ryan Helsley
Now
comes on. Trying to close it out.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches.
That's inside.
He does have
Ball.
first open if he needs to use it.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance, and it bangs off the monster. Run comes in from second, and again we are tied.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. On the ground to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Here comes the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Red Sox walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
One-run game. And now Jarren
Leading off the
Duran.
afternoon for Boston. The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1's the count.
Now he breaks his bat. Throws the first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. This to third, Arenado. Zips it across. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. And here is Devers. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott makes the play, and it's out. We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Foul ball there. The pitch. Big stock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything was on time and
Batting
fluid in that
second,
swing.
the
Got
third baseman,
to get the
Nolan
barrel on and lined it into center.
Arenado.
Those always feel good.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swings through that one for strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
That one outside.
Outside.
And 1-1. Fouled off left side. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. To third. And that goes foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Nope, he held back. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Just misses. And now it's 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Donovan gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran should have this one. Calls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Contreras now.
The first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And that's a base hit. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice
Batting
job
fourth,
of driving that
the right
pitch the
fielder.
other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many
Neutral.
reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch gliding out of the warning track. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Going to count 1-2. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Back here in St. Louis. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Triston Casas. Little chopper rolls foul. Liberator, a 6'4" lefty, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Collects, fires to first, gets in. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting six.
Two down, bases empty. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. And a foul ball.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting seven, the center fielder, number 3.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch.
Reaching for it and brings it in. Back in St. Louis, as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. And now the DH, Ivan Herrera, out, back to work. Ball one there.
That's inside.
And another ball.
Outside.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Not in time. He's safe. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Grounded ball here, rolls foul. Just missed. Herrera aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's strike
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Just missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
On the ground at first. Could be 2. 1 at second.
That's an out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pedro Pages.
The catcher, Pedro Pages.
And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Runner on the go. Caught and missed.
1 ball.
No throw. He's in there safely. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Nolan Gorman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Inside move to second.
He's safe.
Scott back on a dive. Runner at second. 2 down. Runner on the move again. Fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and nipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Here's the tag and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, on to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Trevor Story. That's hard hit on the line. And a lunging grab. Now batting Jarren Duran. We talked about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
The count.
1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
This one popped up. Arenado under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit. Connor
Now
Wong.
batting.
Grounded out
Connor
his first time up.
Wong.
That one hammered but pulled foul. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw to second is offline. He scores to tie it up.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Casas
0-1
at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And it stays fair. Devers headed home. He scores and they have the lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Back here at Busch Stadium. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Casas. And a quick out, number 1. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And the first
Inside,
pitch misses
ball 1.
for ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That one misses in the dirt. To the right side. Story. Over to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Number 21.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And a ground ball to first. And he's out on the tag.
Out.
Start of the fourth. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Swung on, popped up left side. Reaching down, makes the tag. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
And there's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
10. Second base.
Story now.
Trevor Story.
Hammered on the line. Base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. 1 runs in. Throw into third.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-1.
a couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Nootbaar makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
In the air, left field. Donovan moving under this one, and that is that. Ready to go.
Leading off for St. Louis, leading off, Mason Wynn. Mason Wynn.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. You know, these Cardinals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80.
Bregman over to second. Out. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Now batting,
2 outs,
center
base
fielder,
Victor Scott. Next up for the Cardinals.
Scott.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one just misses. 1-2 to count. Grounds 1 to short. Bregman handles. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play. Ready now for the 5th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Bregman, in his 9th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Comebacker to the mound. One away here in the fifth. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to
Now
hit.
batting,
1 for
right
2.
fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Swinging a foul straight back. And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way
No
out
ball,
of the zone.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We head to the bottom
Leading
of
up
the fifth.
for
Here's
the
the
Cardinals,
catcher,
the
Pedro
catcher,
Pages.
Pedro
Out, back to work. And the sweeper catches the plate.
You know, these Cards, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it
Now
hard
batting,
enough to get
the
to the
second baseman,
infield. There's not a
Nolan.
whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Foul ball. Pages gets his lead at first with nobody out. Outside low. And the count even 1-1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit.
Ball
Things
2.
have been moving just too quickly for them at
We got
times.
2 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball. Three and 2.
Ground ball right side. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That
Slings it across. That ends. And we're back. Top 6. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Newbar snags it, and there's one down. Here's Trevor Story. Here's a high chopper. Arenado handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting,
Jarren
left fielder,
Duran will
Jarren
hit next.
Duran.
This one in the air right field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Wong
Ball, that's
stands
inside.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. On the ground. Arenado to first in time, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Now pitching for
And
the Red
now
Sox.
here is Nolan Arenado.
Number 51, Michael Fulmer.
Casas on to first, and they get Arenado for the out.
Now batting,
So
the
digging
first
in,
baseman,
Wilson
Will
Contreras.
Contreras.
Really nice job to get your
Contreras.
first out of the ball game.
That's
Ball,
inside.
that's in.
And that one ripped to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 down, bases empty. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Going away.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, Devers now. Popped up. Win. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Triston Casas up next for the Red Sox. High fly ball out into left center field. Donovan. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two out, space is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Mason
Leading
Wynn.
up for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's that
No
slurve
balls,
right
2
there.
strikes.
He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel
Ball
to.
inside.
And ball 1. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So now here's the
Now
DH.
batting, the designated
Ivan
hitter,
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
First
Nope.
offering, and it just misses. Red Sox up 6-1. This to center field. Rafaela makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases
Now
empty.
batting, the
And up
center
next
fielder,
for St. Louis,
Victor.
Victor Scott. Both
Scott.
2 in this one. Outside.
Ball, that pitch is
ball
out.
1. Just
Nope,
missed.
inside, ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Hey, whatever works,
Up
right?
next
Doesn't
for
have
the
to be
Cardinals,
impressive. Could have let
the
that pitch
catcher,
get a little
Pedro.
deeper into the zone and tried to go the other way
Perfect.
with it. Got it off the end a little bit, but found a hole up the middle.
Runner takes off. Out to short. Bregman slings to first. That's the inning. Back here at Busch
Leading off
Stadium,
the Boston,
ready to
the
begin
right
the 8th.
fielder,
And now the right
Wilyer
fielder, Wilyer
Abreu.
Abreu. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses.
Well, the good thing so far
Counts
is
1-0.
that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
1 down. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. That cuts the zone. Strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Still slings it to second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Having himself
The
a
bat,
really nice
the
game at the
designated
plate.
hitter,
Turned on that inside
Masataka
pitch nicely and ripped it
Yoshida.
down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. So man aboard. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Donovan. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. And stepping in
Now
for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
That to right. Nootbaar pulls it down, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Oh, and 2 now. On the ground at first. He steps on the bag, and that's one away. As the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. Towards first. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Next to hit,
Up
Nolan Arenado.
0
for 3 in
third
this
baseman,
one.
Nolan Arenado.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Rafaela on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Arenado throws across the diamond. Gets the catcher by a step. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Now batter, the first baseman,
One down.
Tristan
And now
Casas.
Tristan Casas. This one smoked out to left. He got it. There's 2 away. Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. You're at the top of the 9th. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. Bottom 9. And stepping
Leading
in
up
for the
for St.
Cardinals,
Louis,
Wilson
the first
Contreras.
baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Got it started a little too early. Strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Duran ranging into the alley. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And next will be the
The right
cleanup
fielder,
hitter.
number
Lars
21.
Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
And he takes it himself for the out. 1 out left for the
Up
Cardinals.
next for the Cardinals.
Mason Wynn.
The
Next up for the
shortstop,
Cardinals.
Mason
1 for 3.
Win.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.